I'm Paula.
And I'm Red.
And this is Blue Collar Bites. Today, we are at Hebert's Slaughterhouse and Meat Market. I know you're probably thinking, gross, why would anybody go get food at a slaughterhouse? Because the food is fresh here, that's why.
Right off the hoof.
They actually have barbecue dinners on Sunday, and we wanted to come and give it a try. But first, we have to try their boudin. Okay, so let's try the boudin. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good.
Man, you gotta eat that right.
Don't look your partner in the eye. It is very ricey, but very spicy.
It's good,
I like it.
but it's very ricey.
Holy cow, that's spicy. Let me get you a close-up look of what it looks like.
The rice to meat ratio is very high.
Yeah, the rice is high. The spice to rice is very high. Why do places bother with these white pieces of Evangeline made? Who eats this? Their rice dressing
Looks
is
familiar.
the same thing that's in the boudin.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
It looks exactly like
Okay, so it's also very saucy. There's some potato salad and there is some pork and beans. So you got...
I got the pork steak and the brisket.
And the brisket.
If any of you people out there are listening,
Stop saucing it up.
stop sauce, man. Let the meat speak for itself.
I'm tasting the potato salad first.
I gotta lick all the sauce off my fork.
So it's pretty creamy looking. Pretty white. It's not bad. I like it. Look how tiny this little leg is.
I see that. It's like a squab.
It's like a baby chicken.
Okay, that's chicken.
Pretty good.
All right, pork and beans
From a can.
out the can. That's kind of like commonplace. Okay. Rice dressing tastes like the boudin.
I didn't taste it yet.
Rice dressing. Right here.
Well, the rice is not as mushy as it is in the boudin.
It's a little different than the boudin. Similar, but not quite the same. Potato salad.
Potato salad's good. The rice dressing is drier than what's in the boudin.
Okay.
And not as spicy.
Try a piece of the brisket, which is very tender.
Got a lot of fat on it.
Very tender.
It's very firm. It's held up.
I think the brisket was done in the oven. I don't think.
Clément Hebert, you're making me sad.
I think the brisket was oven. I think they.
It's good though.
It is good, but it wasn't on the pit. I really don't
There's
think
definitely
so.
no smoke to that.
Nope. I like the way the pork steak is firm. Like I said, I wish they wouldn't slather that sauce on everything.
I know. So we just finished eating our barbecue dinner from Hebert's Slaughterhouse and Meat Market, and this is in Abbeville, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Abbeville, Louisiana. What'd you think?
I think they have some really good meat.
The meat was very good. The pork steaks were thick cut. The brisket was you could tell the brisket was very fresh.
The brisket was fresh. It was good. I got served a piece with a lot of fat, which normally I wouldn't care about. If you smoke it on the pit, I don't care. Give me the fat.
Right, because the fat's going to melt like butter.
Correct. They did something in an oven with their brisket, and so you can't eat the fat. It's just too...
The texture of it was familiar to me like when I put the brisket in the Instapot.
That's exactly.
So that may be what they did.
The meat was good though. The meat had great flavor. It was tender. It just, I had
a half a chicken, which I typically don't like to get barbecue chicken at barbecue places because the chicken's almost always dry. The white meat on this chicken was getting dry after, I broke it apart and some of the juices came out. But the leg, which I don't usually like, and the thigh was very juicy, very tasty. They still had the skin on it, and they had put the chicken on the pit because the skin, where it didn't have sauce, it was crispy, which is perfect. I don't know why people put sauce on everything.
The pork steak the same way. You could tell it was on the pit, and then they doused it with sauce after it come off the pit.
Right.
The rice dressing was okay.
It was okay. It was kind of dry. They make their own dressing mix here. I did like the way the rice dressing tasted. It was just a lot of rice.
Yeah.
The potato salad was very good, made here. Not sweet pickles. I don't think they had any pickles in there. It was just basically mayonnaise, mustard, potato,
and some
egg.
seasoning.
Yeah, salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So let me see. Oh, the receipt
right here.
So we spent, it was $27 for the 2 plate lunches, and then we got a link of boudin. So between the dinners, the boudin, and the non-cash charge, we spent $36. Again, y'all, prices are so high. It's getting harder and harder to find a true blue collar bite.
Yeah, that is considered blue collar at this point, I guess. There's still plenty of food left in our boxes.
Oh yeah, there's enough for another dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna eat twice off of the lunch. It's just it's crazy, man. Out here trying to find food that's decently priced and they give you a fair amount.
So if you're in the Abbeville area or even in Lafayette and want to drive down, it's not hard to find. It's a very easy drive.
I'm gonna interrupt you though.
Okay.
Their meat market, their meat selection, beautiful.
We can't wait to come back and get some meat.
We're gonna come back and get some meat because it
rabbit
looks really nice.
And sausage and stuffed pork chops and hamburger patties and all different kinds of sausages.
Yes.
I can't wait to come back and get some of that meat.
We're gonna come back to do that.
Yeah. So until next time, we'll see you on Blue Collar Bites.